What is up, YouTube? I am so excited. It's a brand new month, brand new day and a brand new month, and I've been afforded the opportunity to have life. And just as I'm feeling, I want you to understand the feeling that you are here on purpose and that you matter. The fact that you reached this month also, you've still got some purpose on this earth to fulfill. Now, that's not even my message. It ties into my message today, but it's not actually my message. My message today is this simple. 4 words. Live full, die empty. Live full, die empty. What does that mean, Alex? What that means is that you have so many gifts and abilities inside of you, so much wisdom and knowledge, and you may not feel like you do. Some of you might have to go digging deep for it after this video, but there's stuff inside of you that has to come out and has to be poured out into others. And I like to use the example of pouring because I believe it's a very good visual for you to get in your head, because most of you have probably drank something out of a cup in this life or poured something into a vessel at some point in your life. And one thing that you'll understand about pouring itself is that in order to pour into a glass, it has to be empty. Now, I'm not saying you're empty, but I'm saying that there's others out there that are empty that need something to fill them up. And you might have the keys, the wisdom, the knowledge to give them their first little bit that will start to fill them up. And just as I speak about the filling process, when one is filled, if you are one that is full of knowledge, full of wisdom, full of understanding, full of all these different things, understand that if you are so full, you no longer have the capacity to be poured into either. So I believe that life is like this continuous cycle of pouring and filling and pouring and filling. In order for somebody to be poured into, they have to have the capacity. But in order as well for somebody to pour into you again, you have to have the capacity. Now, what does it mean to be somebody that is currently full, needs to pour, but needs to be poured into? For some of you, it's becoming humble. It's about being humble, getting to a place of humility. The reason why I say this is because in order to be poured into, do you have to position yourself lower than the poor? Not P-O-O-R, P-O-U-R, the poor. The cup has to be positioned lower than the other vessel for you to receive it. And that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that you are not at a point in life where you have made it. And I want to take this time to talk about arrivals. Just a quick segue. Many people struggle in life right now because they believe they have to arrive at a point. When in fact, if you approach each day as the one and only arrival, and that when you arrive, you're going to dedicate yourself and commit yourself to pouring into others so they get filled up with your knowledge, then there will be no worship of this arrival. And also there'll be this death sentence to deadlines. We no longer need to be living our life to a life full of deadlines, because that's what keeps people on the edge of their seats. That's what keeps people anxious, worried about where they are in life. Now, back to what I'm saying. Live full, die empty. Continue to pour into others, and don't be afraid, because like I said, if you've got space, once you've poured, you can then now be poured into. My warning would be though, is that when you are and have got space, capacity to be poured into, be careful what rooms and spaces you're in, because you don't want people to be pouring into you things that you don't necessarily need. And I believe in this year and this month specifically, which is a great month, February, which is 4 weeks long, we have an opportunity to practice for 4 weeks straight, Monday to Sunday, pouring and being poured into. And I guarantee by March, you'll be in such a habit of doing this that it just becomes a thing where you are full all the time, because there's a pour going out and there's a pour going in, and there's a constant flow, almost like a well, like a waterfall where water's just constantly flowing. That's exactly how you can have your life to be if you decide to be one that pours and one that is being poured into. Live full, die empty. So folks, hopefully this has encouraged you today. If you need to come back and watch this video, take notes, then please do so. But I'm just here to spread positivity, motivate you, and inspire you in this very day. Have an amazing day. Don't forget to like. Please, I'd love to see your comments as well. I'm doing a segment called Ask Al currently. So if you have any questions, just pop me up underneath the comments and just hit a question and maybe I can answer it one of the days. But hope you have an amazing day. Alex Leon Morgan. Peace.